Credit scores are used in lots of cases when you get a mortgage, buy a car, sometimes even by potential employers. Well, now some are using it to help them find a love match. NBC's Mara Schiavocampo has more. Mara, good morning.
Tamron, good morning. Well, it hardly says romance, but increasingly singles are using credit scores to size up their dates. That's right. That little number long used by banks has now made its way onto the social scene. Chicago flight attendant Jessica LaShawn was flying high recently, enjoying a great first date.
I was extremely excited about this guy.
But LaShawn quickly came down to earth when her potential Mr. Right asked for her credit score. She didn't know it, which he took as a sign of financial irresponsibility.
He took me home. He really didn't want to have anything more to do with me. He was very disappointed, and he did not hide that.
Call it a sign of these financial times. More and more, Cupid is looking at credit. An increasing number of people seem to be directly asking dates about their credit score, using it as a way to evaluate a possible future together with shared finances.
Credit scores really matter. In fact, they're the only grade that matters after you leave the schooling system. You're going to have to spend more money to borrow. It could cost you a lot of money.
Meet 27-year-old John McDaniel. Credit score 720. He says he always asks about the magic number on the first or second date, and his perfect 10 better be above 600.
Credit score is absolutely sexy. When you're not fiscally responsible, how can you move on with having a house, kids, dogs, anything like that?
It's a trend that's even showing up online, with sites like creditscoredating.com and datemycreditscore.com catering to the financially finicky. Most members list their own credit score right up front.
Our membership is increasing dramatically because people are becoming more aware of the need for financial responsibility in relationships.
That's certainly the case with Jessica LaShawn.
I learned to take advantage of opportunities that allow you to review your credit score and how to actually become financially responsible.
A financial lesson from a love lost. Now, experts say what may be more important than credit score is finding a partner you're financially compatible with. Couples who fight about money are 30% more likely to get divorced. Tamron?
All right, Mara, thank you very much. Jean Chatzky is today's financial editor. Hi, Jean.
Hello.
So we've gone from asking what's your sign to what's your score.
It is really, really scary. It is important. I don't know that I would go as far as to ask on the first or second date. I think before you get married, you want to know what do you earn, what do you own, and what do you owe.
Some key things there, but let's start off, though, for people who are curious about their credit score. How do you get it? And are you still entitled to one free copy a year?
You're entitled to 3 free copies of your credit report a year. You get that through annualcreditreport.com, one from each of the credit bureaus. And if you go to creditkarma.com, you can actually pull a free copy of your credit score. They'll also monitor your credit for free.
So you can get your credit score for free. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
All right, so it sounds pretty obvious to tell people to pay their bills on time, but put that into context. How important is it to make sure you don't have any late fees, or not late fees, but penalties, I should
important.
say.
First of all, we want to tell people a good score is anything over 720. A great score is anything over 760. That's on the FICO scale. There are other scales, but this is the one the lenders look at. Yes, late payments are really bad news. They represent about 30% of your score, so set up automatic payments so that you're never late.
Yeah, that's a good option. What is credit utilization?
That's the percentage of the credit that you have available to you that you're actually using. On your credit cards, you only want to be using 10 to 30%. So you want to see your score go up. You want to pay down your credit card debt.
Makes sense. And what about applying for new credit cards? You go any store, they're going to offer you the opportunity. Just say no.
Just say no. But you also don't want to close cards that you have in your... It goes back to the credit utilization. If you close cards, you reduce the amount of credit that you have outstanding. That takes your credit score down, and credit utilization represents about a third of your score as well.
All right, interesting information, useful information. I don't know about finding love with it, but when you look at the numbers of people who divorce because of finances, it's part of the conversation.
And the thing that they fight about most is debt.
Boy. All right, Jean, great to see you. Thank you
too.
so much.